Good morning, gentlemen. My name's Brian Carney. I work with Sanitary. Today we're going to be focusing in on a particular equipment that you have on site here. It's the coarse bubble aeration that's located in different areas throughout the plant. One of the grid chambers that we're going to be looking at today after the class is going to be the East aerated grid tanks 1E and 2E. Basically, the description of what we're going to do this morning is I'm going to start off with just identifying the equipment, showing the different pieces of the equipment, some operations. We'll go into the book that will be supplied in your full O&M folders for your future reference. We'll walk through the O&M. We'll talk about operational ranges, basically, again, what the mechanical setup is of the system. So today I also put together a training outline. This will be just kind of a guideline just to make sure that we cover every aspect of the system, and following by the end of the training outline, we'll have a question where anybody can ask any kind of questions, and we'll answer accordingly after that. Also, what I did bring with me today were actual tank drawings. These are the total schematic and tank drawings for what you have in the plant, which is a great reference guide. These drawings will show all the mechanical details, dimensionals, everything that you need. These also are supplied in your full folder O&Ms. But if we get a chance, we can take a look at these if you guys would like to. So what I'd like to start off with is we'll just kind of open up the training outline. Okay, and basically we'll just do a little introduction of what you have. The particular diffuser that you have in all your channels and grid channels is what we call a 24D. This is a stainless steel, non-clogging coarse bubble diffuser. The different applications for this diffuser is used in channels to suspend solids, and some applications for BOD removal and whatnot. The entire systems with this coarse bubble are totally stainless steel. Depending on the plant, it would be either a 304 or 316 stainless steel throughout the system. It depends on how corrosive the plant is. It would be the application of what grade that you would go to. On the end of the diffuser itself, it's got a 3/4 male MPT. This is used to screw into what we either call a fixed header, which is a solid stainless steel PVC pipe, and these would actually screw into it. Another one would be a removable swing header fitting, and this would also just screw in. Basically, there's a piece, a T-piece that will be welded either to the fixed header or the swing header, and it has gussets on it, so it keeps the diffuser nice and straight in the tank itself. Okay, if you guys want to just kind of look at this.
What was this called? D what?
This is a D24.
D24.
Yeah, basically diffuser 24 inches. Okay. The reason why these diffusers are used in a lot of the applications of grit removal and suspended solids and stuff is it gives off a lot of mixing and hydraulics throughout the channels and tanks compared to like a fine bubble diffuser system that you have in your others, where you're more trying to get oxygen in the water, at a high efficiency rate to deal with your BODs and your biological treatments. The rotation, the actual way this diffuser is located in the tank is in this position. I've seen them sometimes installed. They have to be at this position right here. So what happens is the air will travel through this tube right here, which will be the orifice for the diffuser. Air will travel through the top of the diffuser and then come out the bottoms, and the air will come out through both the channels and the holes themselves. This right here gives a nice rolling effect in, say, your channels and tanks, and you can get your suspended solids correctly. So that is the orientation of where this diffuser should be. Okay. Obviously, with the plant operation, depending on what the application is, the adjustment with the diffuser will be either to decrease or increase the airflow through the diffuser. If you're getting solids settling on your tank, you need to increase your air. Vice versa. Basically, you're looking to find the very medium airflow that's going to do the job that you want it to do, but at the same time, you're not blowing off excess of air and actually getting a different biological treatment that you're trying to do in the channel itself, in tanks. Okay. I'll get into a little bit of the preventative maintenance. What Sanitary suggests is once a year that we take down these tanks and basically just wash with just like a 1-inch fire hose, to come down. What we're looking to do, these are considered a non-clogging diffuser, and they have been in service for many, many years without any preventative, cleanings, but we recommend that you would take down the tank itself, bring it below the manifold in diffuser elements, hose out any kind of like rags or anything that might be caught or hung up around the diffuser itself, and just clean it up. What we're looking to do is we're looking to get equal distribution throughout the channel and equal distribution throughout the header, okay? Basically what we want you to do from that point is you probably would put your plant effluent into the tank, and what we want you to do is we want you to put the water just over the diffuser itself, okay? And then we want you to re-aerate the channel. What you can check at that point in time is just making sure that you got equal distribution coming out of your diffusers, okay? Operational range on these diffusers are from 4 CFM to 5 CFM to 40 CFM per diffuser. So you got a wide range of airflows that you can run through here. We recommend that you run it at least somewhere around 10. 10 seems to be a good number for equal distribution through the diffuser. So basically what we're doing is with this header line going down a channel, we want to make sure that we got equal distribution in aerating throughout the channel and not have any dead spots. Dead spots would actually incur, settling in that particular area, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Okay?
So you're recommending operation at 10?
Between 5 and 40 CFM. Again, everything today that I'm talking about can be found in the O&M. These O&Ms are put together very, very good. Any kind of questions of operations, maintenance, preventative maintenance, long-term storage, everything that you need to know can be located in this O&M. Okay. As far as any kind of pipe repair procedures, say if someone comes into the tank itself and accidentally steps on one of these, bends it, okay? That would be considered the equipment being damaged, because what we're trying to accomplish is we're trying to accomplish this system being level plus or minus a quarter of an inch. Reason being is air wants to come out least path of resistance. So say if this got bent a little bit, all the air is going to come out the higher end of the diffuser where we want it throughout the whole surface itself. Anything that gets damaged through cleaning, someone drops something in the tank and breaks something, this particular application, PVC, you would be able to piece together and fix something. You would actually have to replace the diffuser or replace any of the components that would hold the fixed header in the tank if it was damaged. I mean, you really have to do something pretty drastic to damage the equipment. As far as storage, very simple. We're up in New England. It's very cold up here during the season. If you come up where you have to take one of your tanks out of service and you're not going to be using it right away, or it's going to be down, very easy. We want you to drain the tank down to the floor. We want you to hose out any of the solids or rags around the diffusers and just let them sit. They're basically, the diffuser here is at the lowest elevation of the manifold, so all the water is just going to come out the bottom. Not like fine bubble. Fine bubble you have to keep under submergence to protect the piping. The coarse bubble you can just drain down, clean it, and just let it sit there. It has no effect with the UV or anything like that. Okay. Do you guys have any questions?
So at the bottom, ice in it
Yeah.
and start it up afterwards, it would eventually...
Yeah, it'd be fine. As soon as you got your, once you got your plant effluent or whatever, or just, I mean, you don't even have to put plant effluent in. Basically, just put your process in and, you know, start it right up, you'll be fine. Okay. Just want to talk a little bit more about the drawings here. As I said earlier, these drawings will be in all your O&Ms, so you can refer to, you know, say if you're in this east aerated grid channel, basically it has all the details into it, diagram, top, side. We've got all different part numbers located on the sheet, so in the event that you had any problems, like you were in the tank or something went wrong and someone broke something, you could go refer back to the drawings itself. Everything has a part number. You could call me directly and say, you know, Brian, you know, we damaged a part of the header in east grid channel. I have the same drawings and part numbers. We understand the importance of getting this stuff out to you. The turnaround rate for repair parts, we can get it to you the next morning, okay? Once I'm notified, I call out to our main office. They have the same drawings I do. We pop out, we get everything together, and we can ship it out to you. So we know the importance of keeping this, you know, keeping the treatment plant, you know, rolling and continuing, because the flow never stops. You know. Okay, so basically what...
Do you know what you, excuse me, Brian,
Yeah,
do you
sure.
know what it is for spare parts?
I do not know, but that should be in the O&M. I do not have the actual O&M with me today. But in the back, it should have a material list of every nut, bolt, hanger, clamp, everything. It matches up with your drawings right here. So there should be a list in there.
In case we did have a problem with,
Okay.
and we call you and we needed a part that we don't have, what issues the turnaround?
Turnaround, we basically have a good percentage right in stock. I mean, diffuser elements we have, you know, in stock. Any kind of floor support that holds on to the fixed headers or anything, we have them in stock, and can easily just ship them next day.
Thank you.
Like I said, you know, this system compared to a fine bubble system, I mean, this is pretty much Fort Knox. You would really have to do something drastic to be able to damage the equipment. Yeah, there we go, right there. Okay. You know, like as I said earlier, this is a complete O&M. This is going to tell you exactly every nut, bolt, everything that you have in here with the drawings located in the back, so you can match up exactly what you have. In the back of the drawings themselves, there's a drawing that has all your details. These are your connections for your fixed header, one being, you know, your removable end caps, where it comes to you're doing your preventative maintenance and you're hosing down, and you want to go to the next step. You can basically flush out the manifold itself by removing these end caps. It shows you the connections from, you know, stainless steel to stainless steel, which is what we call a JCM coupling. Shows you the, you know, the orientation of how the diffuser should be installed in what location, and all the supports that are located to support the system. So these drawings are great, the O&Ms are great. So right here, we would look under shipping and bolt usage list. The first few pages are going to be exactly what was supplied for the job. The spheres would be located in the very rear. And let's see what we have here. I do not see that you have any spares here.
I thought I said something right at the very beginning.
In the beginning? That would be... Oh, yeah, okay. Usually they put it at the tail end. So basically, what they're giving you for a spare parts list is some D24s, being the diffusers themselves, and the 4-inch O-ring expansion joints. And that's the connection that's... they're giving you some O-rings right here that is located. This is going to be a fixed header. This is your drop leg that comes down. They're going to give you some extra ones of these O-rings, okay? So back again when we do the preliminary startup of the grit system again, to make sure that we have equal distribution throughout the header. You also want to test this joint right here and make sure it's leak-free. If it's not leak-free, basically there's 2 bolts that hold this unit together. You would just unbolt it, put like a dish detergent soap on this whole ring, reinstall it, retighten it, bring the water level back up, retest it to make sure it's leak-free. Okay.
All the diffusers are 24-inch?
Yes, they are. Well, we make 2 different models. We make a 12-inch and a 24. 95% of the diffusers used in this application are 24-inch diffusers.